Hello, my lovelies. It is time for another vlog, so stay tuned. For those that celebrate, Merry Christmas. For those that don't, Happy Holidays for whatever you celebrate. And I'm excited to get started with this day. It's pretty early. Xander hasn't gotten up yet. We aren't really doing presents because we've kind of already done that because Marty, his schedule, he's having to work nights right now. So we did our Christmas stuff earlier on when we went, like, we've just kind of given the gifts as they come in, and we did like the big dinner and stuff at Marty's parents' house. So today it's just going to be me and Xander. We're going to do some fun Christmassy stuff. I'm going to wake him up here in a second, and we're going to make elf spaghetti, which I'm not sure about. Luckily, we do have other food that we can eat if this is disgusting, which I'm guessing it's going to be. It's spaghetti noodles, maple syrup, chocolate syrup, M&M's, rainbow sprinkles, and marshmallows. You know, from the movie Elf.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
So we're going to do that. We're going to decorate some little gingerbread people at some point, and then we're gonna cook a little dinner together tonight. We got like because it's gonna be just the two of us, we got like some ham steaks, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and some green beans. And these are all things that can be done, like, for the most part, in the microwave because they're already prepared. You just have to heat them up. Because I don't really feel like doing a whole lot of cooking. Plus, I've unfortunately had this migraine for 4 days now, and it's torture, and I'm just not feeling up to doing a whole lot. Though today I also have filming to do because I need to film my Wheel of TBR and my Cards Against my TBR and a mail time. So it's gonna be a full day. So whenever, I don't know if I'll show you, yeah, I'll probably show you us putting together the elf spaghetti and maybe us trying it. I'm worried. Okay, so first we have the maple syrup. That's like our sauce. There you go, maple syrup for you. Next up, chocolate syrup. That's a lot of maple syrup, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of maple syrup.
All right, then we got M&M's. Oh. All right, and then we got the marshmallows. Marshmallows for you. Okay, and then we got the rainbow sprinkles. Rainbow sprinkles. All right. I mean, it looks fun. This is how Xander's looks. All right, come over here. I'll hold it for you.
It's just slippery.
Alright, you may have put too much maple syrup on yours.
It tastes like stir-up noodles.
Alright, stir mine up a little bit. The M&M's are changing color of the spaghetti. Alright. Here we go. Not bad. So I haven't haven't vlogged in a few days, but I've literally just been editing videos. That's it. Editing and uploading for YouTube, for Amazon, for TikTok, for all the things. And now I haven't read anymore since the last time I updated you. However, I have started, or just started, The Darkest Star by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is my little buddy read for December for my coffee patrons. So I'm getting started reading that, and I'm going to be listening to it while working on this paint by number that I started before we went to Marty's parents' house. So I'm going to work on this, though one of my brushes the dog's got a hold of and it has been chewed down. I don't think this is one I was really using much though, so I still have these two. The little turds chewed my brush in half. And I'm going to attempt to figure out how to do a time lapse with this camera. I think that there's actually a way, from me researching stuff, trying to figure out how to correct the mistake when I accidentally put my camera like on muted slow motion. I found out that there's a thing that does the opposite. Well, I mean, I think it still mutes, but I think it's like time lapse. So I'm gonna look at that video really quick, see if I can figure out how to do it, and maybe time lapse or test the time lapse of me painting this. If you don't see me working on this, that means I did it wrong. So yay, that actually worked on Thursday night with the time lapse. I mean, it's yay, but it's also kind of like, well, crap. You know, I ended up purchasing this other camera to do the whole time lapse thing when I really didn't need to, apparently. But I'm excited that I figured out this new feature to my camera. and that's going to help me a lot. It's funny that I figured out this feature by messing up another feature and having to like research. But while I was doing my paint by number, I ended up finishing The Darkest Mind by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I'm going to give that one 4 stars. This is the first book in the Origin series, and let's see, Origins, you need to have read the Lux series if you're going to read the Origin series, because it's a spin-off from that. And Origins are the result of a Lux and a human having a child. And they're even more powerful, really, than the Lux. Anyway, I very much enjoyed it. I'll give it 4 stars. And I'm looking forward to reading the next book in January with my coffee patrons. And then I don't think I started anything else after that, because I think I went to bed like right after that. Yesterday, I spent most of my day editing, but I did listen to a little bit of Find 'Em Where You Left 'Em Dead by Kristen Simmons, which is the group book for Merry Bookmas. Where our live show is going to be on Saturday, next Saturday, and so I needed to get going with that. But I'm kind of hoping to finish it before the end of this month as well, because, for Merry Bookmas. And I've made it through like the first, I think, 8 chapters of it. I'm enjoying it so far. It's like YA horror. It's Japanese mythology meets Jumanji. And the only thing that's happened up to this point, each of our main characters, they have, it's like 3 or 4 years after they've played this game, and they've all been like traumatized by this game, and it's the anniversary of it, and they've all parted ways. They no longer hang out with each other at all. But all of a sudden they are seeing things like a ghost of their friend and stuff, because their friend Ian didn't come out of the game with them, and they all just believed that he was dead. And there's a thing that looks like a ghost or something of Ian that's coming and telling them they need to finish the game, and they have until dawn. And they all end up coming together and find themselves back in this game. And that's pretty much where I'm at now. They've just come back into the game. And I'm enjoying it. And I'm looking forward to continuing reading it. I'm also getting ready to film a few videos, though it's like 8 o'clock at night. But I've been very distracted today with watching YouTube and stuff. I'm about to get started filming, and I'll be filming my have I read it's for January, and reviewing my 2023 goals and discussing my 2024 goals. I don't know if those will have posted by the time this video posts or not. We'll see. If they are, I will link up above or down below or both or whatever. All right, I'm gonna go get this filming done, and I'll talk to you later. Happy New Year! So, we are having a very laid back New Year's Eve. We just ordered pizza and taken a nap. Today has been sort of a lazy day. I didn't have any editing or anything that I needed to do today. Well, I probably did, but I scheduled it so I didn't have to. It was like catching up on sleep. But I'm going to stay up late tonight. But while I'm waiting for pizza, I'm going to do some cleaning up in here, because I did a meal time and exploded it all over the living room, and I haven't cleaned it up yet, so I need to do that. And then I think I'm going to work on my painting. Maybe, fingers crossed, I'll finish it tonight. I don't know. I think I'm getting pretty close. There's some places up top and then along the bottom mostly. I think maybe I can get it done tonight, hopefully. And then I also would like to finish Finding Where You Left Him Dead this evening. So that is how I'm planning on spending my New Year's Eve. And I will do a time lapse of me working on the painting. But for now, I must go and clean. So last night I finished this painting. I really like how it turned out. I think it looks very cool. And I finished Finding Where You Left Him Dead by Kristen Simmons. And I very, very, very much enjoyed this. I'm actually going to look this up. Hold on. Okay, so I went into this thinking that it was going to be a standalone. And it's not. And I just checked. I had to look because I was like, is this just going to like leave me hanging, or is it part of a series? And so apparently this is the first book in the Death Games series. This is Japanese mythology meets Jumanji, where I think it was like 4 years ago, these 5 kids went inside this cave and they started playing this game. And they managed to escape. Well, all but 4 of them managed to escape. And they believed Ian, the 5th one, was dead. And now 4 years later, they're being visited by what looks like a ghost of Ian and other things. And they know that they're being told they have to finish the game. They have until dawn, or Ian's stuck there forever. And so they find themselves all back in this game, and they're having to kind of solve riddles, puzzles. They have to think about how this game's supposed to work and all of this. And there's a lot of creepy stuff, and it definitely has that Jumanji kind of feel, like you're inside this very dangerous kind of game. But there's a whole lot of like Japanese references in here. We also have a pretty diverse set of characters. Emerson, she's still trying to figure out exactly her sexuality, but she knows she's like asexual or something. She doesn't like physical touch and all of that. And Maddie and Owen are both biracial. Maddie is like half black, half white, I believe. And Owen is half Japanese, and I'm not sure. I can't remember what else he is. And, Maddie has the struggles of pretty much always having to be perfect. And, if things other people can get away with, she can't. And she'll get sent home for. She's always got to be like best grades and all of this stuff. And then Owen is queer, and he's like the one that seems to be the most upset and bothered by the whole Ian thing, because he had fallen for Ian and wanted him back more than anything. It was fun. It was intense. It was cute at times. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm going to give it 4 stars. And I'm definitely looking forward to continuing reading this series. All right, well, that is a wrap for 2023 and a wrap for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.